Hello my YouTubers. This video is all about the emissions. Now what had happened was I found that this van was a bit smelly. I didn't like the exhaust fumes and I thought there's something definitely funny going on there. So during the lockdown, what I basically did was I popped to my local garage where I get my car and my little van serviced, and I asked them to put it on the emissions machine and test it, of which it did fail. It was borderline, but it failed. So I was told to do some things. So basically I was told to change the oil filter, change the oil, get rid of the fuel that's in it by driving the van and then topping it up with Shell Premium, the VTEC stuff, I believe it is. Putting some DPF cleaner in to the actual fuel while I'm filling it up again with the fresh stuff, and then change the air filter as well, I believe. And all those things combined, plus revving it down the motorway, should blow out the blockage in the DPF and allow the emissions to be more reasonable again, to get through the MOT basically. So what I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to show you quickly me changing all the bits and bobs, and we'll see if it gets through the MOT. Oh yeah, and the other thing I forgot to mention was I was also told to change the fuel filter. Now the fuel filter is a bit of a funny one because there's two types. There's an electronic one that senses water or something, and then there's one that doesn't have that, and I'm not sure which one I have until I get my hands dirty and get in there. So stay tuned and we'll go through all this together. Right, these are the parts I've bought to try and sort this emissions problem out to get the van through its MOT. So this is what I've been advised to do. So basically I've been told to change the fuel filter, change the oil filter and the oil, change the air filter and put a DPF type cleaner into the fuel so that it will clean the DPF. This is like a glorified version or a stronger version of like an injector cleaner. So basically what's going to happen is I've got to get all these fitted today before it rains if possible. I've no idea what I'm doing. I've done a couple of YouTube videos to see how it works. Now this one is the non-electronic one. So when I went to Euro Parts, I said to them, I asked them, you know, I gave them the registration, what do I need? And he came up, it said it came up with two, one electric and one non-electric. And I said, I've no idea what mine is. And he said he sells more of these. So we're assuming because it's an old van, this is the one. But I've had a look under the bonnet the other day, and I think it is the electronic one, which is a different story altogether because you've got all the aggro popping it out and it's even a lot more work. But these are supposed to be changed every 10,000 miles. Now, to me that sounds quite a lot because these are really awkward to get at. But you know, sprinters last a long time, and they only do that if you actually do the maintenance on a regular basis. So it's something I need to probably be looking at doing every year. And if you go to a dealer, this could cost you 500 quid to get all this done or more. But I've bought everything I need for like 120 quid. So if I do it myself, it's something I can afford to do every year. Right, so that's that. This might have to go back yet. I'll find out when I get done. So the oil filter, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just a tin one where you just turn off. So I watched the YouTube video on that. That looks like a right messy job. I'm not looking forward to that at all. It comes with the O-rings so that you can reseal all the gubbins and everything. So that's that. And then there's the air filter. I don't think I need to take that out. You know what an air filter looks like, but that's important as well because that affects how the vehicle, the engine can breathe. If it can breathe properly, it can combust properly, basically. So let's get downstairs, let's get these things done and see how we go. Fingers crossed for the MOT here. trying to get this fuel filter off is a real ball ache, and trying to get the pipes off too. But anyway, I do fumble my way through it, and I get it into the garage where I will show you how to change the innards. Right, I've got the oil filter off, the fuel filter, and it has the electronic thing on it, which is for the water sensor. So I've changed that. I'm going to have to take this out, and it's a real ball ache to get it out. And then I can swap it into that. Now, I don't know if you can see, but we've got some O-rings on here that need changing, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get involved in all this. But this actually came out quite easy. When I've seen on other people's videos, it were a nightmare to take off, but this come off easy. So let's hope I don't have any trouble with these O-rings. Get these replaced, put it back in the van. Really awkward with these gloves on. Caught them up with a bit of diesel. lose it. Got it. Well, that was easier than I thought. Well guys, as you can tell by my smile, thumbs up, we passed. Well actually theoretically I didn't pass straight away, but I didn't fail on the emissions, and that's what this video was all about. So that's a thumbs up. Change the oil filter, the air filter, the oil, the fuel filter, put some DPF cleaner in it, give it a good old rev down the motorway, job done. And that's how you clear your emissions, your DPF, for getting through the MOT if you have a problem. See you soon. Oh, and happy Halloween.